Once again, you meet the coolest people on a campsite, which is mind-blowing, really cool. This morning we met Angus, and this is a really cool bike he's driving around, doing his solo trip of Europe. It's not so much the bike as the story behind it. Bikers might have a little bit of a reputation, who knows, but if you realize what's going on behind the scenes, these guys are the coolest guys on the planet as well, and they have a big important message to tell. In this case, awareness for mental health. And more than the bike, that's the message that I didn't manage to get when I filmed this, which was very quickly done in the morning. Beyond that, think about that more. Go and check out his channel, which is really applaudable what he's doing, and let's roll the tape, man. You never know who you're going to run into on a campsite, and here is Angus. Also want to give a shout out to Guy Halbert, because it was a him that Angus came over to us and said hi because they recognized the car off our YouTube channel. I'm sorry to hear of your troubles on your first big trip through Europe. Welcome to the Landy Club. It only gets better.
Yeah.
Today we're going to have a quick look around a nice bike here. Angus is traveling solo, and he's got his bike, a little tent, and that's it. It's a completely opposite of what we're doing. So let's have a quick look around.
So this is my baby. It's a Triumph Speedmaster 2019 model. Yeah, she's pretty basic. It's pretty stock, really. It's got a new exhaust here, so sounds fruity. Sounds really nice. I really like the sound. Just adds to the character and the all-round feel of the bike. I find that really important.
It's a hardtail, no?
It's a soft tail.
Oh, right.
You can see here. It's just
Okay.
sort of secretively hide the spring there. It's designed to look classic, but it's actually a brand new. It was launched in 2018, so it looks classic and old, but it's all modern. It's got cruise control, which is a bit of a luxury.
No way.
Yeah, just this button there says cruise. Yeah, and she's obviously shiny. It takes a bit of looking after all of the chrome. But I don't mind that. I like looking after her. But yeah, it's
a 1200?
Yeah,
See?
12.
So how much power do you think you have?
So I believe I have 79 brake horsepower, and torque it's 110 Newton meters.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fruity, and I've got rid of the catalytic converter.
Ah, gives it a bit more.
Apologies to nature. That gives it a little bit.
Well, drive a Landy.
Yeah.
If you're talking about nature. So how long have you had it now?
I've had it for a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw on your channel you've done a few reviews on other bikes.
Yeah, so I do reviews of other bikes. The channel's RedAng Revival. If you want to check that out, we'll put a little link at the bottom. But yeah, it's basically about my recovery from mental health and feeling better, and start living again and enjoying life. And motorbiking is a big part of that for me. It really helps me. So yeah, I'm just going to be motorbiking around and doing some trips, camping, meeting cool people like I have today. It's been an absolute honour. Yeah, please follow along. There's going to be lots of adventures and lots of fun and content to hopefully also help people who struggle from mental health in any other areas. I'd love to have an impact and help some people out there as well. So
Awesome, man.
yeah.
I've also been a bit of a fan of, is it Royal Enfield?
Yeah.
Just because of the history. I don't know if they're any good.
I've never ridden one, but yeah, the history's awesome and they look cool. I love the look of it.
That's old school.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've tested a few other bikes, but you've chosen the Triumph as your own.
Yeah, for sure. So I tested, if you see on the channel, I've tested a few other bikes, and Honda Rebel. It's a good like cruiser, modern style cruiser. But this has stood out. I think this is like a work of art. I just love it. It's all the details. Don't know if you can see this is not actually real. It's fake, but it looks great.
Wow,
yeah, it's
man.
just
Love that.
yeah, it's nice colouring. This engine casing does seem to corrode a bit, so I might get that powder coated just to
Oh yeah.
preserve it.
So you got twin exhaust.
Yeah, twin exhaust. Yeah,
It's a 2-cylinder, is it?
yeah.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
it's a twin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not using the right terminology. So you got Brembo brakes,
Yeah. all the-
vented.
Yeah, modern twin Brembos up front, so it stops really well.
This is quite a neat LED.
Yeah, it's full LED.
And this little that works to it, does it?
Yeah, this is really good actually. So yeah, it comes without this. I got it as an add-on, just because I'm doing long miles and touring. So I'll show you if you want. Sit on it. Basically, it takes all of the wind, so you can just see above it. I'm 5'9". It takes all of the wind off of your chest, so it's much more comfortable just cruising on the highway and stuff.
I think it reminds me of a Bagger, a
Yeah.
Harley, similar kind of, just to take it off. It doesn't have a full.
No, it's
is
not
cool.
the full fairing like other Harleys. It's just a sort of. That's what I wanted. I wanted that classic, like old school look to it. I think it feels like when I was riding it, it feels like an old American police Harley motorbike or something like that.
Chips.
Yeah.
Remember that show?
Yeah.
So, how do you put your stuff on? Have you got some bags, saddlebags?
Yeah. Just in here. It's all in the tent there. So these are where the saddlebags go. There's one on each side.
Oh yeah.
Show you the bags.
Oh, this is full on leather.
Yeah, they're posh, but they do the job.
But they're made by Triumph, or supplied by Triumph.
Yeah, they're supplied by Triumph. Yeah, and they're an optional extra. But it's leather, and it's like a fabric, and it's all waterproof, weatherproof.
That's cool. Is it enough? There's enough for you. See, those are what you normally see. Well, that one's pretty cool. But normally you see a lot of those BMW R1200s.
Yeah, the GS.
Yeah. I'm sorry, there's just too many of them around.
Yeah.
This is quite a lot cooler, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. It looks cool, characterful. And it's not as practical as the GS is, but it's,
Yeah. But you got everything in here in these 2 saddlebags, and that's enough for you.
yeah, so everything in the 2 saddlebags, and I've got a dry bag, like a gull
All right.
dry bag. It's just in the tent if you wanna. I'll grab that.
Because this is pretty compact, your whole setup, I must say.
Yeah, it's travelling light. It is.
Which is actually pretty cool in one way.
Yeah, I mean, less impact, I suppose. It sort of just makes it simpler.
Ah, right.
And
This is waterproof as well.
yeah, waterproof bag. And I just roll it down and strap it on the back there.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man.
Got some lashings on the back, like bungee cords.
Yeah.
Strap it over.
So how long have you been on the road?
Not too long. This is actually you've caught me on my first tour. So I got the ferry down from England, from the UK to Bilbao, overnight ferry. Now I went from Bilbao to well, I've got to remember, BSS?
I'm not sure.
My Spanish pronunciation's pretty bad, forgive me. And then another day, so I've been here 3 days on the road, not too long.
But it's been good roads around here.
The roads are, yeah, completely right. The roads, Pyrenees, absolutely stunning. I've only ridden in the UK, so riding out here is just like, just motoring nirvana.
Magic. So guys, that was great, man. Thanks very much to Angus. Thanks for showing us your bike, your setup, and telling us a little bit about what you're doing, where you're headed. As I said before, you never know who you run into on a campsite, which is the great part of it. And you see so many different things. Each campsite is different. Each road is different. Just one question. How many kilometers or miles can you do in a day?
Ooh,
we do about 300 in our Landy, and that's it. And then we're toast.
Yeah, I can do more. I'd say on one tank I work in miles. I can do 150 miles. So I'd probably 500
In a day?
Yeah.
That's good going.
Do that. That's quite a big day.
But it's pretty comfortable with that because you got your legs.
So yeah, your legs are forward.
And that helps already.
And I'll show you the little trick. Legs are forward, and then when I have the dry bag strapped on here, you can lean back and just steer with your fingertips. You can go for hours like that.
That is cool. You don't see that on other bikes when they're hanging their feet down onto the tarmac to ease the knees, I think. So
none of that here.
Very comfortable bike.
Yeah.
So it's a Tourer. It says Bonneville on there, Speedmaster, but I think it's more of a Tourer.
Yeah, cruiser,
sorry. Thanks guys, please go and check out the channel RedAng Revival there's a link over here, and really nice. Thanks Angus.
Thank you very much, pleasure.
Enjoy the rest of your travels, mate.
I will do, thank you, mate.
Cheers
guys.
Oh yeah, by the way guys, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one, and keep rolling.